The power of slow motion.
When a golfer analyses her swing, she's able to break an otherwise fast movement into observable parts of the process. She's able to assess each chunk against her ideal performance. She can see exactly where she's gone right and where she's gone wrong. So in a coaching session earlier this week, I was listening to an owner talk about how chuffed she was with the team stepping up to handle an unusual client situation without the need for her input. The conversation focused on the emotion the owner felt, so pride and pleased with the team, and the outcome of the situation, a happy client and a chuffed team. The bit we spent time discussing in the coaching session was the process. This was a classic example of spotting a coaching moment in which we could take a fresh example and break it down into the process that created the outcome. My question was simply, so what were all the things that the team did to create this outcome? The team had actually taken 9 specific steps. They didn't have a system to follow since this was an unusual situation which they'd not come across before. But by going through this simple exercise, we've identified a number of benefits. Firstly, the owner can speak to the team about specifics that she's noticed that made this happen. So, coaching tip number 1, focus on the process, not the outcome. Second, her feedback centres on catching people doing things right. So, coaching tip number 2, reward the behaviours that you want to see more of. And thirdly, by breaking things down in this way, we have the makings of a system to handle future situations like this. So coaching tip number 3, systems run the business, people run the systems. So what's my point? Make sure you don't just accept an outcome and move on to the next thing without spotting the opportunity to learn from that situation, reinforce positive behaviours, and ultimately give quality feedback to the team. As the saying goes, sometimes
you have to slow down to speed up.